This is USGT, which is really fun. We use 21.5 motors. This is race 2 of the Setupboard series 2022 at Norcal Hobbies. Now I started 5th, my buddy started 4th, and I was hoping to get a really good battle, but something really silly, let's say, dumb happens with my car. But I do end up we both end in the position that we started. Now, quick little note, I'm running an X Factor, sorry, I said X Factor, a slot machine. So a RevTech slot machine. He is running the Hobbywing G4. Now, for sportsmen, I generally run the Hobbywing. Now, he decided to go Hobbywing just because I said so. No, I'm kidding. But one of the things to note, generally when I take the temperature of my motors, I take the temperature, I kind of beam it inside of the coils, and then if I can see, for example, on the Trinities, you can see part of the rear rotor. I'll beam it there, and then I'll beam the can. The can is usually 20 degrees cooler. Now he actually has the Sonva system, so the telemetry gives him the internal temperature, and it's pretty accurate. Now right there, that's where I noticed. So my battery was actually out, so that's why it wasn't working. So now I'm going to climb down, grab my car, get the battery. See, I was wondering why on earth my car was handling so poorly. That's the reason why. Awesome kid gives me the car, and I'm putting it. So what I think happened, to be honest, is really dumb. I had a race, I had a marshal, and then I had to race again. So if you look through the window, you notice the battery tie is not on. I think that's what happened. I think I just forgot to flip that thing over, because the Xray battery ties are actually awesome. They're amazing. So now I'm running back up. So here I'm dead last. Now my buddy, this one right here to the right that you just saw, he's running an amazing NSX body. It's a beautiful body, great paint job. It's the best paint job he's had thus far. And that's my other friend, so both of those to the right. The second one, I was hoping to have a battle with his Hobbywing, but at the end we just exchanged temperature information. His motor was running about 130 degrees. It was insanely cool. And that's my experience with the Hobbywing in touring car as well. And on the straights, he was gaining on people. So one of the things, if you have seen the video where I test the Trinity, just put on an analyzer, look at the KVs. One of the things that the machining work is beautiful work. The end bell, it's so smooth. Now, Trinities are very good motors, but his Trinity USGT, luckily I had a spare rotor that I carried. I don't even know why I had that rotor, to be honest, but luckily I had that rotor, lent it to him. Or maybe it was his Formula 1 car. I think it was his Formula 1 car. Long story short, the center shaft of the rotor and the magnets actually detached. In the past month, I had 2 Trinity X Factors wet the bed. So I pretty much switched over to the slot machine. Hopefully nothing happens. So I'm 2 motors down, a 13.5 for my short course and a 21.5. That's the reason why this USGT has the slot machine motor in there, because the Trinity last race wet the bed and it was barely running. That's how I ran the race. Lost it miserably. Well, in my opinion, wasn't that bad, but still. No, I lost it miserably. These are 8-minute mains, and after 8-minute mains, his motor was about 130 degrees. Now, I am not going to be able to catch up to him. I do catch up to my other buddy and his NSX, which was awesome. So I do gain 2 laps. But when it comes to speed, if you're just interested in the speed of the motors, my slot machine and his Hobbywing, they are about the same. To be honest, I don't think there's much difference. The way we have them set up right now, cars weigh very similar, same tires, but his is about 20 degrees cooler than my motor. So his still has potential, which means maybe he can gear up. I'm not sure what timing he's running, but it's insane. My motor is pretty much at the limit. So there I am trying to pass him. So that's the NSX right in front that I'm trying to pass right now. I'm trying to make the move. That's him. Beautiful looking body. Make the move. There we go. Screw it up. Give it up. Door to door. Manage it. Here we go. Okay, so I passed him once. Now here I am really trying hard because, to be honest, what happened to me, that's the dumbest thing that can happen to anyone. I mean, it's something so simple, but again, you're running back and forth, so it's bound to happen. Just take your time. Keep in mind, I was marshalling and then coming back. Didn't want anybody to wait, but still, it's your car. You need to take care of your stuff. Now, one of the things to note as well is I am running green now. I'm no longer running burgundy. Not that I don't like burgundy. I love burgundy. This is race green, which is a green that I liked, and to be honest, I think I'm going to keep it for a while. The reason why I switched colors, to be honest, my buggy's still burgundy though, short course as well. But I switched colors because I couldn't find the paint anywhere. For months, I'd been looking for paint. It was back order everywhere. Here, Norcal Hobbies didn't have it either. My buddy broke his car, so I passed him a second time, so now I'm ahead. But I just got tired of it being back ordered all the time. It seemed every time I needed it, it was not available, and usually there was maybe one can. I haven't seen very many vehicles here on race day painted that color. I've actually only seen one, so I don't know where that paint is going. But race green, there were a few cans, so I just picked up a bunch of those here at Norcal Hobbies. So all of my touring car bodies are now race green. So it's the same pattern as before, right? Black front end, the white meatballs, but now it's green instead of burgundy. Still kept the silver stripes. Now this one has a white wing, USGT, wings have to be painted, TC, I didn't bother painting it. But maybe I'll remove and do white just so they match even more. Formula 1 did green as well. Love the Xray. Xray X4 is great. It just, the driver doesn't like the driver very much. No, I'm kidding. I don't do too bad. I ended up in 7th place, but to be honest, I'm going to blame the battery for it. I probably could have, I wasn't that far away time-wise from my buddy, so our top laps, say our top 10 laps, I believe were probably 0.3 seconds on average. He has that Hobbywing that runs really light. He's also a better driver. His car has a slightly better setup. I need to put mine on the setup station. Let me see how many excuses I can make right now. I could probably make a few more. It's a different color, that's why, so it's difficult for me to see. I got used to chasing down burgundy, so now green throws me off. Sometimes I forget where my car is. There, that's my excuse. But I've been having a lot of fun with USGT. It's very nice because it's similar to touring car, because touring car runs 21.5, so it doesn't have that big difference between the two vehicles where you have to adjust driving. So if you're, let's just say you're new, trying to pick up two classes, if there's a Sportsman 21.5 and then USGT, I would probably do that. But that's the end of the race. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
What? Oh, my hair! My car! My rod!